z is equal to -1 minus I root 3. This is a complex number, right? So we have to find the modulus and amplitude for this complex number. Okay. So first, so this is of the form z is equal to a plus ib, right? So what is the value of a here? A is -1, right? And what is the value of b? B is minus root 3, right? Because so complex number general form is a plus ib. The given problem is like this: z is equal to -1 minus I root 3. So the value of a is -1. So value of b is minus root 3. So first we have to find the modulus of this complex number. So what is the definition of modulus of the complex number? So we know that modulus of z is equal to what? Square root of a square plus b square, right? This is the definition for modulus of the complex number. So find modulus of z, that is equal to what? Square root of a square. For this particular problem, the value of a is equal to what? -1, right? So a square means -1 the whole square plus b square. So what is the value of b here? B is minus root 3. So minus root 3 the whole square. Okay, simplify this one. So square root of -1 the whole square. -1 the whole square becomes what? +1. So +1 plus. So here we have minus root 3 the whole square. So minus whole square means it becomes minus into minus plus. Root 3 the whole square, square root and root gets cancelled, right? So the remaining is 3. So that is equal to square root of 4. So what is the value of square root of 4? Square root of 4 is nothing but 2, right? So therefore modulus of z is equal to what? 2. So this is what? Modulus. So next we find the amplitude or argument for this complex number. So what is the definition? So amplitude alpha is equal to tan inverse of b by a, right? Tan inverse of b by a. This is the definition. This is the definition for amplitude, right? So substitute the values. Tan inverse of, this is modulus, b by a. What is the value of b here? Minus root 3 divided by a. What is the value of a? -1. So minus and minus gets cancelled. So alpha becomes what? Tan inverse of root 3 divided by 1 means root 3 only. So alpha is equal to what? Tan inverse of root 3. So what is the value of tan inverse of root 3? So tan inverse of root 3 means pi by 3. So tan inverse of root 3 is pi by 3. So one thing you must remember that. So to find the argument, so we have 4 quadrant, right? This is first, second, third and fourth quadrant. To find the argument or amplitude, so if the given complex number is lies in the first quadrant, then the argument theta is equal to the alpha itself. So first quadrant means both x and y or real and imaginary part must be was positive. So if the given complex number, if both real and imaginary part are positive, and that complex number must lie in what? First quadrant. So for that complex number, so the argument or amplitude is alpha itself. Similarly, if the given complex number is lies in second quadrant means minus plus. Real number is negative and imaginary part is positive. So for that the argument becomes what? Pi minus alpha. Here we get the value of alpha. If the given complex number is lies in second quadrant, then the argument becomes what? Pi minus alpha. Similarly, if the given complex number lies in third quadrant, then theta or argument becomes what? Minus of pi minus alpha. Similarly, if the given complex number lies in fourth quadrant, then the argument is equal to what? Minus of that alpha. This is very important. You must know. So here we get the, for this problem we get the value of alpha. We have to find the amplitude. First observe that the given complex number lies in which quadrant. So here the real part, so minus, imaginary part is also minus. Both real and imaginary part are negative. So minus minus pi minus alpha. Here we get the alpha. So therefore amplitude. So amplitude is equal to what? That is theta is equal to minus pi minus alpha. Okay. So that is equal to minus pi minus alpha. What is the value of alpha? Pi minus 3. So that is equal to minus. So take the LCM, it becomes 3 pi. So 3 pi minus pi by 3, or it is equal to minus 3 pi minus pi means 2 pi by 3, and therefore theta is equal to what? Minus 2 pi by 3. This is our argument or amplitude. Understand? So first you have to find the modulus. The formula for modulus of the complex number is equal to what? Mod z is equal to square root of a square plus b square. And for this problem we get the modulus as 2. Okay. To find the amplitude. Okay. This is the formula. Alpha is equal to tan inverse of mod b by a. So we get the value of alpha. After that you have to observe that the given complex number lies in which quadrant. Okay. ಯಾವ quadrant ಗೆ belong ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ನೋಡಬೇಕು. For this problem, so both are negative. So minus minus become the given complex number lies in third quadrant. So if the given complex number lies in third quadrant, then the argument becomes what? Minus of pi minus alpha. Okay. So here we get the value of alpha. So therefore amplitude becomes what? Minus of pi minus alpha. So then substitute the value of alpha, that is pi by 3. So then you will get the argument or amplitude. Okay, this is amplitude. Theta is equal to minus 2 pi by 3. Understand? So we move on to the next problem. So the next problem is z is equal to minus root 3 plus I. Okay, z is equal to minus root 3 plus I. So we have to find the amplitude and also the modulus. Okay, similarly this is of the form a plus ib. So what is the value of a here? A is minus root 3, right? And what is the value of b here? So b is 1. Okay, so then find the modulus. So modulus formula square root of a square plus b square. So square root of a square is minus root 3 the whole square plus b square is 1 whole square. So this is equal to, so minus square it becomes positive, and root 3 whole square is 3, because root 3 the whole square means square and square roots gets cancelled. So the remaining is 3 plus 1 square is what? 1. So it is also equal to what? 3 plus 1 is 4. So root 4 is nothing but 2. Therefore mod z is equal to what? 2. This is the modulus for this problem. So next find the amplitude. So this is the formula. We know, right? Alpha is equal to tan inverse of b by a. So substitute the values. So alpha is equal to tan inverse of b by a. What is b here? Minus root 3 divided by a. What is a? 1. So since here we have modulus sign, so for modulus minus root 3 becomes what? Plus root 3. So it is nothing but alpha is equal to tan inverse of root 3, right? Root 3 divided by 1 is nothing but root 3. Since here we have mod sign, so negative becomes positive. So then alpha is equal to, what is the value of tan inverse of root 3? Tan inverse of root 3 is pi by 6, 30 degree. For 30 degree, tan inverse of root 3, tan inverse 30 is equal to root 3, right? Therefore tan inverse of root 3 is pi by 6. So this is alpha. So next, what is the step? We have to identify the given complex number lies in which quadrant. So here x is, that is real part is negative and the imaginary part is positive, minus plus. So this is minus plus. So this complex number lies in second quadrant. Understand? So here we have minus plus. Real part is minus, imaginary part is positive. Okay. So minus plus means this lies in second quadrant. Then the argument becomes what? Pi minus alpha. Okay. So therefore amplitude. So therefore amplitude is equal 6. 6 pi minus 5 is nothing but 5 pi. So therefore amplitude or argument theta is equal to 5 pi by 6. Understand? This is the answer, 5 pi by 6. So the next problem. So find the modulus and amplitude for z is equal to 1 plus I divided by 1 minus I. So we have to find the amplitude and also modulus for z is equal to 1 plus I divided by 1 minus I. Observe that this is not is of the form a plus ib. So a plus ib formula, first we have to convert this to a plus ib. Express this as a plus ib form. So 1 plus I divided by 1 minus I, right? So rationalize this one, that is 1 plus I by 1 plus I. So here we have 1 minus I. To rationalize this one, so opposite sign ತಗೋಬೇಕು, minus becomes plus ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So multiply and divide by 1 plus I and 1 plus I. Okay, it is nothing but 1 plus I into 1 plus I means what? 1 plus I the whole square. So divide by. So observe that this is of the form a minus b into a plus b. Right? So a minus b into a plus b means what? A square minus b square. Right? So this is the formula. A minus b into a plus b means a square minus b square. So here what is a? 1. So 1 square minus b square. B means I square. Okay. So a square minus b square, that is 1 square minus I square. So that is equal to, here also this is of the form a plus b the whole square. So here a is 1 and b is I. So a plus b the whole square means a square plus b square plus 2ab. A square plus b square means I square plus 2 into a into b. 1 into I means I. Divide by 1 square is equal to what? 1 minus I square. What is the value of I? I means square root of minus 1, right? What is the value of I square? Square root of minus 1 the whole square. Square root gets cancelled. It becomes minus 1. So, right? So minus 1. So 1 square is 1. So again I square. I square means minus 1 plus 2I divided by. So 1 minus into minus become plus 1. So plus 1 minus 1 gets cancelled. So remaining is 2I divided by 1 plus 1 is equal to what? 2. So 2 gets cancelled. So the remaining is I. So the answer is I. So we can express I as, so Z becomes what? So final answer we get I. So this is of the form Z is equal to 0 plus I, right? So now we get the form a plus ib form. So then what is the value of a here? 0. So b is 1. So then find the modulus, that is mod Z is equal to what? Square root of a square plus b square, right? So mod Z is equal to what? Square root of a square. A is what? 0. 0 square plus b square. B square is 1 square. So that is equal to 0 square means 0. 1 square means 1. Root 1 is nothing but 1 only. So therefore mod Z is equal to 1. This is the modulus for this complex number. Okay. So we have to find the amplitude, right? So amplitude So if both are positive, the given complex number lies in first quadrant. So for first quadrant, so theta is equal to what? Alpha only, that is equal to pi by 2. Therefore amplitude, so therefore amplitude, that is theta is equal to what? Pi by 2. This is the modulus is equal to 1 and amplitude is equal to pi by 2. If the given problem is not in the form of a plus ib, first you have to convert the given complex number into a plus ib form, then you have to find the modulus and amplitude like this. Okay, so the continuation of this topic